Namaskar, this is Pulak Shukla. This is the third video in this series which I am sharing with you from my 44 years of experience of yogic and spiritual techniques for those of us looking to overcome depression or stopping the negative spiral they feel they are being sucked into. Though this is not a substitute to psychological therapy and psychiatric healing, but as people who have come to me for other purposes, but they have been helped who came for yoga learning and other spiritual learning, but they have been helped by these techniques to get over the negative mindset and in a state of depression. So, I am sharing those. I have made 2 other videos whose link is there in the description here, and so you can see the previous one which talks about the full yogic breath. In the same style, I will be talking today about 2 things. One is alternate nostril breathing, and followed with what is more effective for a person dealing with depression is what could be considered, let us say, partial or being partial to the right side, alternate nostril breathing. So, let me show you. Typically, when one uses, these are derived breathing techniques, this is not pranayam. In pranayam, one will use the same hand to do alternate nostril breathing, but in that way you won't be able to figure out what I am doing because I am blocking my face. So, to simplify it, I will use a finger from my left hand to block the left nostril when it is required, and from the right hand the finger to block the right nostril. In alternate nostril breathing, what happens is that one inhales from the left nostril while keeping the right nostril blocked, and then one blocks the left nostril while exhaling from the right nostril and then inhaling it back slowly comfortably with the right nostril. Then blocking the right nostril, one exhales from the left nostril, inhales back from the left nostril, and then blocks the left nostril and again repeats this process by exhaling from blocking the left nostril, exhaling from the right nostril and breathing in from the right nostril. So, I will show it to you 3 times. I will show it to you. This hand movement I was doing is just to show you that the inhalation is happening, exhalation is happening. You do not have to do that. You can just inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's alternative nostril breathing technique which we are trying to modify it for our purposes right now. If after you have done it for about 3 to 5 minutes, this technique, I will do it once more, or you can rewind and see what I did also. After this 5 minutes or so, or 3 minutes also, if you have done this alternate nostril breathing, then is this partial towards the right side nostril breathing, alternate nostril breathing I told you. In this, the previous one, in the one I just now demonstrated, one inhales from the left, exhales from the right, inhales from the right, exhales from the left. In this one, you have to inhale continuously from the right and exhale from the left. Then again inhale from the right, exhale from the left. I will show you like this. So, you can see there is difference in the two. In this you just breathe in from the right, exhale from the left, again breathe in from the right, exhale from the left. This, suppose you have done alternate nostril breathing for 5 minutes, do this for 2.5 minutes. If you have done it for 2 minutes, the alternate nostril breathing, do it just for 1 minute this focused right nostril inhalation and left nostril exhalation. By doing this, the first alternate nostril breathing balances Ida and Pingla. These are, let us say, the cold and the warm currents in the body. And the second one which I showed you works more towards increasing the warm current in the body. It does not mean your body will get warm, it refers to there is this concept in yoga that the two nostrils give energy or work on energy, one with the thinking energy, the left side, the right side with the action energy, what makes you work, what brings about the action. So, a balance has to be brought between the two, the thinking, the emotions and the work. So, when we do the alternate nostril breathing, the yogi is attempting to bring about a balance in the two. So, he is in a balanced state. He is not overthinking, over emotional and not doing much work, or alternately he is not, he is doing thinking without, he is working without even thinking. So, it should not be lopsided. So, it kind of tries to create a balance. But in the second technique which I demonstrated, that is especially applicable to those suffering from depression or feeling drawn in or sucked in by emotions, because in this we are trying to balance the lopsided, if there is already too much thinking or too much emotions involved, by making that balanced with more of the action. After you do it, without you realizing, unconsciously you will find yourself doing things like be more energetic and moving around. So, that kind of starts a process of moving out of your emotional states, start getting balanced, is what I have seen, and this is what I have, that is why I am sharing this particular thing with you. So, in the link in the description, there is one, in case any questions are there, there is a particular link I provided. You can go and seek, you can ask questions there, and I will be able to answer maybe in the next video or in writing there itself. It is a Facebook page called Satsang Shuklacharya, where it is convenient for me to address that, your questions. So, I hope that you will be able to practice this and feel the difference. Namaskar.